Chapter 5. The Black Wooden Horse.
I need my wife for one more night, Vizier,
says Sheherzade.
She's finishing the story Dreams of Faraway Treasure this evening. The executioner can have her tomorrow.
That night, Sheherzade goes on with her story. And Shahryar and Dunyazid listen happily.
So the chief of police questions the poor man, and he says,
I'm from Baghdad, and I'm looking for treasure here in Cairo.
And he tells the chief of police about his dream.
You're crazy,
cries the chief of police.
Go back to Baghdad this minute. There's no treasure here.
But in my dream, I remember...
begins the man from Baghdad.
Forget it. I too have a dream sometimes where a man speaks to me of treasure. He tells me, go to Baghdad, to a poor house with 2 tall trees at the front and a little black and white pool in the courtyard. Dig under the pool, and there you can find lots of treasure. But do I go to Baghdad?
Laughs the chief of police.
No, I don't. Because it's only a dream, my crazy friend. Nothing more. I stay here in Cairo. And so you must go back to Baghdad and stay there.
With that, the chief of police opens the prison door, gives some money to the poor man, and says,
You can go.
So the poor man goes home to Baghdad. When he arrives, he digs under the pool in his courtyard, finds lots of treasure there, and is a rich and happy man for many years.
What a crazy story,
laughs Shahryar.
Crazy, but true,
answers Sheherzade.
Sometimes we don't find things when we want them, but when we need them. Would you like to hear a new story? We have time.
Of course,
answers Shahryar.
Let's,
says Dunyazid. So, Sheherzade begins.
In old Persia at New Year, people give presents to the king. One year, an old man from India comes to the palace with a big black wooden horse.
This wonderful present is for you,
he tells King Sabur.
A wooden horse isn't very wonderful,
answers the king.
Ah, but it can fly. Watch.
And with that, the old Indian gets on the horse's back and moves its left ear. At once, the horse flies up to the sky. When the old man comes back down and gets off the horse's back, King Sabor asks him,
How much do you want for this wonderful horse?
I don't want money, my king. I want to marry your youngest daughter.
Never!
cries the king's son, Prince Feroz. But King Sabor is very interested in the wooden horse.
Son,
He says,
please look at that horse carefully before you answer this man.
So Feroz goes to the horse and gets on its back,
My prince,
begins the Indian.
when you want to fly up, you move the horse's left ear.
I know.
Says the prince angrily. He moves the horse's left ear and it flies up into the sky and doesn't come back,
Where's my son?
asks the king after some time,
I don't know.
cries the Indian.
I had no time to tell him about when he wants to come down again.
Take this man to prison
Says the king angrily.
and call the executioner at once. Just then, the vizier arrives. The executioner's here for Sheherzade, he says.